Okay, so we have our white cross. We have our white cross now. And so our next step is to finish solving the bottom layer. And as I said, I got kind of lucky here. It'll happen sometimes. I actually want to get my white corners in now. So this white corner is white, and it actually matches. I have red with red and green with green. So that corner is actually in the right place. So in this solve, I'm not going to want to touch that one. So we look around to see what else we have. So we're looking for white corner pieces now. So one of the three sides is white, and it's a corner. So here I find one. I see this is a white, red, blue. So what I first want to do is look at how I have it, look at what it is, and get it into the right position. Get it over the spot it needs to go. So it's kind of white. White needs to be on the bottom. We'll deal with that. But we need red and blue. So here I see blue, and over here I see red. So what you want to do is move it so that the side that's facing you is above the right spot. Now, sometimes the side that matches, so of course you see the blues on top, and so that's the blue corner. And ideally the way we want it is to have the yellow, or not the yellow, the white facing edge, or the white facing side, to be on the side. And that's how we have it in this example. So it's lined up, red's there, there's the blue, and then there's the blue center as well. So once we do that, depending on which side we're on, we perform that trigger. So this is on the left side. So I'm going to perform my left trigger. That's L up, U prime, L down, and then you undo the top turn, U. And now if you look, the bottom is blue, red, white. So we actually have that edge. In fact, if you look at it now, we actually have that whole stripe of the red lined up properly. We have the green on that side and the blue on that side. So we actually have two of our corners in now, and we're halfway to solving the bottom. So then we look for another one. There's actually two of them, but I want to pick this one right here that I see that actually has the orange green and then the white on top. So I'm going to turn that around. So it's going to have to go between the orange and green sides, centers. So there they are. So this is where it's going to need to come down here. But right now, it's not oriented like the other piece was. So what we do is we perform our trigger. That's going to put it in the bottom. It doesn't matter whether you do it on the left or right. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to do it on the right side. So I'm just going to perform that trigger, the right trigger, R up, over, right? That's the U-turn, R down, U prime. That puts it in the bottom, but it's in the wrong way, okay? It's in the wrong way. So what I do is I perform, you can see the whites there, but it's oriented the wrong way. Right? You can't see it down in there. It's not in the right way now. So what I do is I bring it back up by doing that right trigger again. R, U, R prime, U prime. And after doing that trigger, it now should be twice. It should have put it to the bottom once. Now it's popped it back up. Now it should be ready to go in, one way or another. So you look, you see I have green here, so I match it up with the green center. The orange, the other center, is over here, and the white's on there. So it's ready to be inserted. So we do our algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime. And so now I've put that in. You can look down here. I have the whole green bar there, all white. I have the red bar there. And looking over here, I have the start of the orange bar, but I'm missing this one last piece. I have the part of the blue as well. So we look for the last piece, and there he is. He's actually, luckily, in the right place. And so we perform that trigger again. We perform that trigger again. He's on the left side. It's lined up with the blue, so it's the right way. Of course, the top is orange, lining up with that other center, and the white facing out. Okay, so we hold our cube. And since it's on the left side, I have to do the left trick. L prime, U prime, L, U. And now if you look, we've managed to solve one whole layer of the cube. Right? The white is completely solved, and everything around it is matched up the right way. And see how that works there. And so now we've solved the bottom layer. So the next step is to solve the next layer of the cube. The next step is to solve the next layer of the cube.